This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're in Newcastle, the press conference ahead of Robbie Davis Jr. versus Lewis Ritson Saturday night. On the bill, Savannah Marshall. Savannah, thank you for joining me. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
That's good to hear. As mentioned, sort of a local show for you this week, not too far away. How's the response been for this one from friends, family, etc.?
It's been really good, it's been nice. I haven't boxed in the North East for 10 years now, since 2009. It's kind of good to be home, so to say.
So what's it about for you this weekend? Is it about rounds? You may be looking to put on a performance now that you've got this sort of homecoming of sorts. You mentioned you've been away for so long. What's it about for you this weekend?
So my opponent's changed about 5 times already, but set in stone now I'm boxing American. She had about 20 fights, and she's durable, she's never been stopped. She's decent southpaw, she's got a good jab, and she knows how to move really, so I'm not particularly looking for the stoppage. I'm just looking on things I've been working on, not rushing in, not relying on my power, and just taking it from there.
Now, last time we saw you was a Lomachenko-Campbell build. You joined allegiances with Matchroom, caught the eye. Have you reflected upon that performance? Were you happy with what you saw from yourself?
I think, like I said, I think I got a bit carried away, rushing in a little bit and relying on my power because I knew I'd hurt her. Whereas if I do that against someone else who's a little bit more elite level, I can risk getting caught myself. So it was just, but I was excited, so I'm not too hard on myself.
What's that transition been like for you? I was just wondering, when we saw you turn pro over on the Mayweather-McGregor card, being out in the States and now back over here with Peter, joining allegiances with Matchroom and now sort of pushing on to world honours with them. How's that transition been for you?
Slow, really slow. If you think I've been pro over 2 years now and I've only had seven fights. So my last one was six weeks ago and I'm meant to be back out again, all goes well before the end of the year. So I'm starting to pick up pace now and hopefully this time next year I'll be where I want to be.
Was that part of the decision to sign with Eddie and to push forward with Eddie, that activity? Has he sort of told you that you can get X, Y and Z amount of fights, which you'll of course want?
Yeah, because Eddie's got the shows. He's got a show every weekend, if not every other weekend. So the shows are there for me to get the bout.
Now, the question you'll always get put to yourself is how far away do you feel you are from a world title shot? In your mind, going into next year, is that realistic?
Yeah, 100%. Being at super middle and like middle round about that weight, there's not that many girls in the world anyway. I think there's about 30 at super middle, a little bit more at middle. But I'm not a big super middle, so I've got the room to go up and down. But I think I'm banging on the door now anyway. At super middle, the titles are all scattered about as well. There's one girl who owns the WBC, WBO, and the other two are like with two of the boxers. So the fights are there for me.
One name that's never too far away from yourself, Claressa Shields. Do you expect we'll see that fight in the not too distant future? Is that fight you'll be knocking on the door for down the line? Yeah,
definitely. I think all goes well and it all works out and I stick to my path. I think that fight will happen next year, definitely.
Before I let you go, Savannah, you and I were just talking about the main event off camera for this week, but the fans will want to know as well what you make of that fight. Robbie Davis Jr., Lewis Ritson, WBA final eliminator. What's your thoughts?
I think it'll be a really good fight. Robbie Davis has shown in the past that he can deal with come forward aggressive fighters, which what Lewis is. And Lewis, obviously from his first defeat, he's improved. So I think it'll be a cracking fight.
Right, Savannah, thank you very much for speaking to Boxing Social.